If you've got one of these guns, let me tell you something straight. Don't even think about selling it. Some firearms are just built different. They run forever, laugh off rust, and seriously, they hold their value like nothing else. Today, I'm breaking down the top 10 guns you should absolutely never let go of. We're talking about firearms so important, so legendary, that letting them slip through your fingers is a decision you'll regret for the rest of your life. All right, let's kick this off with number 10. Number 10, Browning High Power. Seriously, if a Browning High Power is sitting in your safe, just leave it there. This isn't just another pistol. It's the final masterpiece from the man himself, John Browning. Think of it as his steel and precision swan song, designed way back in the early 1930s and adopted by the Belgian military in '35. This 9mm beauty quickly became the go-to sidearm for over 50 armies around the globe. That's not just popularity, that's a serious legacy. The High Power is a single-action semi-auto, rocking a 13+ 1-round capacity. Pick it up, and its all-steel frame just melts into your hand. Honestly, some folks say it's the best-feeling pistol ever made. And you know what? They're probably right. It's got this incredible balance, super smooth action, and for a 9mm, it shoots really softly. Even with basic iron sights, it's surprisingly accurate, even at a bit of distance. Why you should keep it? Legendary design. It's a John Browning original, and it looks the part. Blued steel, classic wood grips, that vintage patina, pure art, ergonomics. It truly fits most hands like a custom glove. Soft shooter, noticeably low recoil for a 9mm, which is a huge plus. Combat history, proven on battlefields, trusted by over 50 militaries. That's no joke. Collector value, original models are consistently climbing, often hitting $1,200 to $1,500 and climbing. What to know? Heavier trigger. That magazine disconnect safety means a heavier pull. You'll notice it. Hammer bite. If you've got bigger hands, watch out for hammer bite. It's a thing shoots high, tends to shoot a tad high, so you might need to adjust your aim. Sights features. Modern shooters might prefer more updated sights or features. Capacity. 13 rounds isn't a ton by today's standards. Number 9, Sig Sauer P226. The Sig Sauer P226 isn't just a pistol. It's a total warhorse, built like a Swiss watch and refined like a German luxury car born in Switzerland. This thing was designed for battle, and it shows. Military units, federal agents, and elite police forces worldwide still bet their lives on the P226. You can find it in 9mm, 40 S&W, and 357 SIG, with a standard 15+1 capacity for 9mm and a ton of extended mag options. It runs a DAC trigger setup, a smooth 10-pound first pull, followed by a crisp 4.4-pound single-action follow-up. Sure, the reset's a little long out of the box, but pop in a short reset trigger and you've got something truly special. With its 4.4-inch barrel, aluminum alloy frame, stainless CNC slide with that nitron finish, and a 34-ounce full-size build, it's not a featherweight, but that heft, that's pure solidity, and it shoots like a dream. You'll feel the quality the second you chamber a round. Why you should keep it? Unmatched reliability. This thing is legendary for running 20,000 plus rounds without a hiccup. Fit, finish, and accuracy. Exceptional quality, even when things get nasty. Battle-proven, Navy SEALs, elite units worldwide, they all trust it. That's serious street cred, excellent resale value, especially the older West German and Navy models. They hold their value. Modular. You can swap calibers just by changing the barrel and magazine. How cool is that? What to know? High bore axis means a bit more muzzle rise than some newer designs. long DA pull. Takes some practice to really master that first long double action pull. Heavy, definitely heavier than a polymer gun like a Glock. Pricey. MSRP is around $1,115. It's an investment, but worth it. Not optics ready. Standard models don't come set up for red dots. Number 8. Heckler Koch USP. If you own an HK USP, especially a 45 ACP model, you should absolutely not sell it. This isn't some flashy plastic gun chasing the latest trends. This is German engineering at its most uncompromising. The USP was built to endure, not just impress. Rolled out in 1995, the USP was H&K's answer to the American law enforcement market. And instead of cutting corners, they just overbuilt every single part of this beast. It's a DESA hammer-fired system with a manual safety and decocker all in one. Chambered in 45 ACP, it packs 12+1 rounds with its polymer frame seamlessly mated to a heavy steel slide. And thanks to its recoil reduction system, lifted straight from the HK Mark 23, it handles that 45 punch-way better than you'd expect. Shooting it feels deliberate, tactile, like it could genuinely survive the next 3 world wars. This thing breezed through NATO's brutal torture tests. It's basically the tank of sidearms. And honestly, it looks the part too. Why you should keep it. Recoil reduction makes shooting 45 ACP feel surprisingly mild. Overbuilt. Routinely lasts 5,000 plus rounds without major parts breaking down. Modular trigger. 9 different firing mode configurations. Talk about options. Extreme environmental tolerance. It runs flawlessly through sand, mud, water. You name it, elite adoption. Trusted by German KSK and US SOCOM units. If it's good enough for them, what to know? Not optics ready. You'll need serious modification for a red dot. Less modularity. Doesn't have the customization options of newer polymer guns. Early controls. Older models aren't ambidextrous. Bulky grip. Can be a handful for shooters with smaller hands. Heavy. Compared to modern lightweight options, this one's a beast. Number 7. Glock 19 Gen 5. If you're even thinking about selling your Glock 19 Gen 5, just stop. Right there. This pistol is, hands down, one of the most reliable, practical, and well-rounded firearms you'll ever own. It's not flashy, it's not exotic, but you know what it works. Every single time. If you're a serious shooter, a collector, or someone serious about home defense, you are absolutely better off keeping this one. The Gen 5 takes everything Glock nailed over the years and just smooths out the edges, literally and figuratively. It's a striker-fired polymer frame compact chambered in 9mm. My personal Gen 5 has seen over 5,000 rounds. And I'm talking 0 malfunctions. That's the kind of trust you build your defense plan around. The new Glock Marksman barrel boosts accuracy, and the trigger feels crisper than the Gen 4. They ditched the finger grooves for a more universal fit, added a flared magwell for faster reloads, an ambidextrous slide stop if you want it, and an improved grip texture that's comfortable even for concealed carry. Why you should keep it. Nearly indestructible. It functions after being buried, frozen, submerged. It's practically a cockroach with a trigger perfect size, just right for both concealed carry and home defense. Massive aftermarket, more holsters, parts and accessories than any other handgun. You can customize it endlessly. Simple maintenance. Field stripping, it takes no tools. It's dummy-proof, consistent value. Unlike many modern polymer pistols, a Glock 19 holds its value. What to know? No optics cut. Standard models don't come with a red dot mounting cut. Factory trigger. It's good, but not as refined as high-end custom options. Utilitarian looks. Let's be real. It's not winning any beauty contests. Mag release. Can be a reach for smaller hands. Plastic sights. The base models still come with those underwhelming plastic sights. And here's the kicker. Retail is around $600. For that durability and reliability, absolute steal. Number 6. LifeCard 22LR. If the Glock 19 is your trusty workhorse, the LifeCard is definitely the wild card. And if you own one, for the love of all that is fun, please keep it. This tiny marvel is more than just a novelty. It's a showpiece, a guaranteed conversation starter, and honestly, probably the most concealable firearm you'll ever lay eyes on. It's a folding, single-shot 22 LR pistol that collapses down to the size of, well, a credit card. Seriously, it's about the same size as your driver's license, but way more fun. The barrel is a minuscule 2.5 inches, and it weighs in at a feather-light 7 ounces, machined from aluminum and steel. Once unfolded, a hidden trigger pops out, ready to fire a single 22 long rifle round. Let's be clear, this isn't your primary home defense gun. It's not accurate at distance. Reloading is painfully slow, and yes, it only holds 1 round. But that's not the point here. The LifeCard is all about ultra-deep concealment and that undeniable cool factor. It even has a tiny compartment under the barrel that people jokingly call an M&M holder. Why you should keep it. Unprecedented concealability literally fits in your wallet. How crazy is that ingenious design? A folding design with no external moving parts when closed. Pure cleverness, solid materials, machined from aerospace-grade materials. No cheap pot metal here. Conversation starter, guaranteed to turn heads and get people talking at the range collector value. Limited production runs mean these will likely hold their value and become collector's items. What to know? Single shot, only 1 round, and reloading is painfully slow. Minimal sights. Good luck with accuracy beyond 7 yards. Tiny grip provides almost no control during recoil. Not practical for defense. Seriously, don't count on this for a real-life defensive scenario. Ammo limitations. Only for lower pressure 22 LR rounds. Priced around $300 to $350, it's affordable enough to just keep as a cool collector's oddity. Number 5. Beretta 92FS. If you own a Beretta 92FS, especially one in good shape, do not let it go. This is a genuine piece of modern military history. From 1985 all the way to 2017, this was the sidearm of the U.S. Armed Forces, officially designated as the M9. And while times change and new platforms come along, the 92FS remains a beautiful blend of Italian engineering and combat-tested performance. Chambered in 9mm, it's a double-action and single-action pistol with a 15+1 capacity and that signature open-top slide. That design isn't just for looks, and by the way, it actually helps reduce jamming and simplifies ejection. The 4.9-inch barrel, steel frame, and 33-ounce weight give it a premium. Solid feel in your hand. It's incredibly smooth, beautifully balanced, and surprisingly low in recoil for its size. The decocker safety is ambidextrous, and the trigger gives you a heavy 10-pound double-action first pull, followed by a crisp 4 to 5-pound single-action shot. Plus, the barrel stays perfectly level during cycling thanks to its non-tilting design, which really helps maintain accuracy shot after shot. Why you should keep it? Incredibly smooth. Just a fantastic, smooth shooter with excellent natural pointability. Open slide design reduces malfunctions and makes clearing jams a breeze. Battle-proven. Over 30 years of U.S. military service speaks for itself. Superior accuracy. Fixed barrel design often offers better accuracy potential than tilting barrels. Hollywood status. Instantly recognizable from Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and so many other movies. What to know? Large grip can be challenging for shooters with smaller hands. Slide-mounted safety. Operates backward compared to most modern pistols, which takes getting used to. Heavy. Over 33 ounces unloaded means it's heavier than polymer alternatives. DA trigger pull. That first double action pull takes serious training to master. No accessory rails. Base models lack modern features like an accessory rail. New models typically run around $650 to $750, but special editions in mint condition and military variants, those can easily hit $800 or more. Number 4, Remington 870. If selling your Remington 870 ever crossed your mind, I'm telling you right now, just forget it. This shotgun isn't just a firearm, it's a true American icon, and letting it go would be a serious mistake. With over 11 million sold since 1950, the 870 isn't just a pump-action shotgun, it's the legend. And if you have a pre-Freedom Group model, even better. That's craftsmanship you just don't find anymore. Built around a steel receiver, not aluminum like most modern pumps, the 870 has earned its place in patrol cars, deer stands, and dusty ranges across the country. The Express Magnum variant can chamber both 2, 3, 4-inch, and 3-inch shells, giving you awesome flexibility for defense, sport, or hunting. Barrel lengths vary from 18 to 30 inches, with capacities of 4+1 or 6+1, depending on how you've got it set up. Why you should keep it, nearly indestructible. That steel receiver means it's built to last multiple generations. Seriously tough, unparalleled aftermarket, more customization options than any other shotgun out there. You can make it truly yours. Versatile, used for everything from bird hunting to hardcore tactical operations. Smooth reliability, incredibly smooth and reliable pump action with minimal maintenance. Strong value retention, especially those pre-2007 production models. They hold their worth. What to know? Substantial recoil, especially with magnum loads and a basic stock. It kicks. Newer QC issues. Quality control issues have been reported on some newer production models. Extractor and ejector wear. The stock extractor and ejector can wear out over extremely high round counts. Heavy? It's heavier than aluminum receiver competitors. Factory trigger could definitely be improved for precision shooting. Prices range from around $250 for a used police trade-in to $600 or more for tactical or upgraded models. Honestly, a used 870 at $300 is still one of the best shotgun values you can get today. Number 3, Luger P08. If you have a Luger P08 in your collection, you simply must preserve it. This isn't just a gun, it's a living, breathing piece of history designed by Georg Luger, patented in 1898 and officially adopted by the German military in 1908, which is where the P08 name comes from. This pistol actually created the 9mm cartridge. That's right, the 19mm Luger exists because of this gun. It fires from an 8-round single-stack magazine, weighs just under 30, 4 ounces unloaded, and usually features a 4-inch barrel. The fixed notch and blade sights are simple but surprisingly accurate. It even has a clever loaded chamber indicator. While it uses standard 115 grain 9mm due to its age and tight tolerances, I always recommend light loads to avoid any unnecessary wear and tear. Why you should keep it. Historical significance. The pistol that gave us the 9mm cartridge. That's monumental. Unique action. Features a toggle lock action unlike any modern production handgun. It's fascinating to watch. Superior craftsmanship, hand-fitted parts, precision machining. They don't make them like this anymore. Iconic profile, instantly recognizable, with huge collector appeal. Investment value, consistently outperforms inflation. This is an asset. What to know? Complex disassembly requires specialized knowledge to take apart. Not for the faint of heart. Ammo sensitivity. Can be finicky with modern plus P loads. Stick to lighter stuff. Scarce parts. Repair parts are getting harder and harder to find, and they're expensive. Not for high volume, not suited for heavy use or harsh conditions. Treat it like a classic car. Magazine fit can be finicky with magazine fit and feeding issues. Prices for a Luger P08 start around $1,500 to $2,000, but documented military bringbacks can easily fetch $3,000 to $5,000 or even more. Number 2, Beretta M9A4. The Beretta M9A4 isn't just an upgraded M9. It's the modern warfighter's version of a true classic, tricked out with a threaded barrel, legit night sights, and an optics-ready slide. The M9A4 basically takes that old-school reliability we love and blasts it into the 21st century with purpose-built precision. You are absolutely better off keeping this one in your collection because its value is only going to climb. Chambered in 9mm with that familiar DASA trigger system, the M9A4 really delivers serious performance. It ships with 3 18-round magazines, rocks a 5.1-inch barrel, and features an FDE flat dark earth aluminum alloy frame that's rugged, battle-proven, and built for duty or defense. Those tritium 3-dot night sights make low-light shooting a breeze, and that threaded barrel, it's just begging for your favorite suppressor. Why you should keep it? Optics and suppressor. Ready comes factory ready for red dots and suppressors. No costly gunsmithing needed. Enhanced capacity. 18-round mags means 20% more firepower than the original. Improved grip, better grip texture, and ergonomics solve the slick handling issue of older models. Front serrations adds tactical flexibility for press checks. Premium sights. High-quality tritium night sights are included as standard. No upgrades needed there. What to know? Premium price. It's more expensive than many competing tactical options. Size and weight. Still larger and heavier than comparable modern striker-fired pistols. Optics plates. You still need to buy optics, mounting plates separately. Complex trigger. The DASA system demands more training than a simple striker-fired pistol. Frame controls. Some find the frame-mounted controls a bit awkward depending on their shooting style. Retailing around $1,100 with street prices closer to $950 to $1,050. This is a premium variant of a true proven classic. Number 1, Smith & Wesson Model 29. This isn't just a revolver, it's the revolver, a legend forged in steel, made absolutely famous by none other than Dirty Harry himself. It's got history, it's got power, and it's got serious collector value, all wrapped up in one beautifully blued beast. The Model 29 is a .44 Magnum, 6-shot double single-action revolver built on Smith & Wesson's large end frame with its common 6.5-inch barrel, adjustable rear sight, and that signature red ramp front sight. This gun is designed for pure power and precision. It weighs in at a hefty 47.7 ounces, which honestly helps tame the kick from full-power .44 Magnum loads while still delivering that deeply satisfying boom at the range. Why you should keep it. Dirty Harry status, unmatched cinematic legacy. This gun is an icon. Versatile firepower, handles both .44 Magnum and the much milder .44 Special rounds. Smooth trigger, one of the smoothest DASA triggers in revolver history. Exceptional accuracy. The end frame platform delivers incredible accuracy potential. Value appreciation. Vintage models, especially, are rocketing up in value. What to know? Punishing recoil with Magnum loads. The recoil can be brutal, even for experienced shooters. Impractical for carry. Its size and weight make it a terrible choice for everyday carry. Maintenance requires more care and cleaning than stainless steel alternatives. Limited capacity, only 6 rounds, and reloads are slow compared to semi-automatics. Over-penetration risk. The sheer power makes it less ideal for home defense due to over-penetration concerns. Street prices for current production models range from $999 to $1,100, but vintage, pinned and recessed versions, those easily reach $1,500 to $3,000, or even more. So there you have it. 10 guns you should absolutely never sell. Each of these firearms carries more than just steel and lead. They embody history, heritage, and some serious value. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Guns and Gear channel and make sure you tap that bell so you never miss another deep dive into the firearms you love.